that deserved a pause. I don't know why.
Yeah, this one was no Diddy.
no Meek Millie.
Looking ass. Nah, they ain't stamped that shit.
Nah.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we recording.
Oh, they ain't stamped that shit.
They stamped it. I stamped it.
Yeah, I do kind of hear echoey.
Echoey? Echo?
Is it because you got the fan on?
Oh, it could be. God damn it! I was trying to feel cool. Think you hit that switch. All right, we're gonna have to do this one in the heat. It's getting warm out there, my boy.
It's windy right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 80-something degrees though.
Shout out to Chicago.
Yeah, windy city.
Okay,
Texas is the windy city now.
It is
today anyway.
Today. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of Jay.
It's your boy, Aramis Scott.
And we are the Rhythm and Poetry Podcast, R.A.P for short. And today, we are Short A Musketeer as usual.
Yeah.
Johnny has been fired. We had the opportunity.
On his day off.
Right, on his day off. We had the opportunity to pull an April Fool's prank last week, and we didn't take advantage of that.
Yeah, we didn't. I was trying to turn my phone off, so it wouldn't interrupt, but...
So I feel like we gotta put some kind of joke now afterwards.
Possibly.
April Fools.
It's still April, so people do April Fools all April.
People do April Fools all year round.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Y'all be lying.
People lie all the dang time.
Hey, numbers don't lie.
They don't just do it on April.
Aramis, how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm trying to get this drink right. I'm straight. How about yourself? Can't complain, my boy.
That boy's trying to take a sip already. I'm over here trying to interview him and shit. And go ahead, take your sips, man. You good?
Very refreshing Monster drink.
Yes, very refreshing.
Monster Holidays.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm straight, man. How about yourself?
Oh, man. You know what? Not too bad. Got a lot of shit done this week. Hit the gym a couple of times this week. Feeling sore. I feel it. I feel it. So today there's not going to be much movement, like if there's ever movement on the podcast.
Right.
But, I mean, but it's good for my mental health and my physical health, so I'm all right.
Yeah.
What'd you get into this week?
Man, what did I get into this week? Man, nothing major, just work and chilled. I was sick a little bit early in the week and I had to get past that. Other than that,
What kind of sick?
A little cold.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
cold.
sick too, but
what kind of sick?
I had bug. I had a diarrhea bug.
Oh no, that boy had the bubble gut.
Hell yeah, all week long. I was like, God damn, I'm like, no mercy, shit.
That boy had the bubble guts.
Yep. So we was both sick, but
Other than that, bro, just
I can't call in and be like, hey, bro, I got shit. You know what I mean?
oh, I definitely called in.
Oh yeah, you
had to take
but
a
you
break.
had a different type of sickness.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You had something legit. I feel like you can't get away with like, bro, I got poo all the time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I left work for that before.
For real?
Yeah, because it was just like how I'm gonna get some work done if I'm constantly on the.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were at the place where you had to constantly keep moving.
Mm-hmm. So
I am not.
yeah,
Truth be told, I could probably do my work from the toilet.
yeah, exactly. No excuses
Yeah.
for you, man.
It was like, all right.
Shitty or not, you gotta
You
make
know what I mean?
it.
Hey, work, no days off.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
real.
No days off.
Yeah. The week ended great though. I know we're about to get into that.
It really, really did.
Yeah.
J.Cole finally dropped an album.
Yeah. And it wasn't the album that we thought he was going to drop.
And I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy that it's not it wasn't the fall off.
I kind of knew it, bro.
It was right in the front of our faces, and we kept ignoring it. You know, might delete later. We thought it was
that's
gonna
the
be real
rollout for
serious.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that was the name of the album though.
Nah, I didn't either.
I'm on that. Like nobody knew.
Yeah.
I do think everybody was on the same boat that it was the
Like a vlog.
like a series.
Yeah, like a vlog series.
Yeah, because it was in a vlog series, so might delete later, kind of catch you with the internet shit.
Yeah.
So I got to listen to it in the gym. Mm-hmm. It released Thursday nights at 11 p.m. And
it released at 11. I thought it released at 12 midnight.
No, the only reason I knew that is because I went to lunch and I was like, oh shit, J. Cole dropped the album. And then I was kind of scrolling through it. Then my brother on the group chat, he hit us up talking about, hey man, J. Cole responded back to Kendrick. And I was like, fuck, what album? Like, what track? Because like, if you were to go through the tracks, there was one called Sticks and Stones.
Yeah.
And I thought that would have been
just
based off the names, right? Because like the brand new album, it just came out literally minutes ago for us at this time period. And I was like, oh shit, it's got to be Sticks and Stones. Like, well, oh no. It was called 7 Minute Drill.
Yeah,
and
7 Minute Drill.
The song was 3 minutes long.
type shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy. But let's save the diss track for last.
Yeah. Yeah.
Overall, what you think about it?
Fire album. But let's just say I'm gonna give the good criticism first. It's fire.
Rate it.
10, no skips. No skips.
Okay.
Only one song that I would skip, but I actually like the song is Fever.
I mean, that's the first one that I said I like, bro.
I like that song.
I like Fever.
I do like Fever, but you have to be in a kind of mode. Like, it's not every time Fever come on, I'm not fixing to listen to that, bro. But like, I might skip is what I'm saying. But other than that, there's no skips. And I'm saying that actually liking the song, I said that I probably would skip. So,
The introduction started amazing.
Yep.
So the first song was called
What do you rate it first for you?
Oh, yeah. No, I gave it a 10.
Oh, you gave it a 10? Yeah.
I gave it a 10. But
no
we'll
skips?
No skips.
Okay.
Maybe 2. Maybe towards the end.
Towards the end?
I want to say maybe 3001.
No! I just listened to that on the way over here, bro. That hoe is fire.
No, it's fire. I listened to all of it. But like, that one to me was like, it's dope. Don't get me wrong.
He's spitting too.
But if we're talking about first impressions, I wasn't feeling this one.
For real?
Yeah. But don't worry. I went back and listened to it, and I did enjoy it. But it's a dope track. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, like maybe just what turned me off at first was the fact that how it started. Mm-hmm. The beat was a little... The whole album has kind of a theme, and that beat didn't match the theme to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I could probably skip this one. But I did go back to it, and I listened to it in the gym while I was on the treadmill, and I was like, all right, this track. Every song he was spitting on there.
Yeah. I have to agree.
Now the first one was called Pricey, and man, do I got to admit, I never thought I needed to hear J.Cole with Gucci Mane.
And then the fact that he had Gucci Mane on there just reading.
Great
narrating, basically. He was narrating.
Great introduction to the album.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Young Dro on the hook.
Oh, was that Young Dro?
That's Young Dro. Like my boy put Young Dro on the hook and Gucci on the narrating it.
Bro, like the whole album is amazing. We could narrate the whole entire album if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one on the album so far?
It switches because I listen to the album. I've been listening to it since it came out, but right now I like the Trade the Truth one.
Oh, Trade and Ibiza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That beat is smooth.
Yeah.
I think he wrote it smooth.
My favorite one was one that he already had posted, but Crocodile Tears. Once the album came out and I was able to have it on Spotify.
And then him and Boss Never Fail with Stiff Mode.
Yes. Was it Stiff Mode?
He's on there twice. Boss on there twice.
Where's
HYB? Hide your bitch. Hide your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Central C.
Central C
has never put out a verse that I haven't liked yet. I don't know if it's the accent or what. But
it could be both, bro. It could be both.
He haven't dropped nothing like verse wise.
Let's talk about the features, right? So we already brought up Boss. We brought up Central C.
Yeah.
Trade the Truth. Gucci.
Trade the Truth wasn't even on there. He just said that song.
But it still sounded good. On there.
Yeah.
I mean, because Trade the Truth was just talking at the end.
Oh, he had Trade the Truth talking at the end?
Yeah. I could have sworn.
He probably did. I probably just didn't know that was him talking. I mean, the song was about him in Trade the Truth in the car.
J.Cole was in his bag.
Yeah. That beat is fire. Yeah, that's fire, bro. A Visa is a car, right?
Huh?
He said he had Trade the Truth in a Visa, or what do you
in a Visa?
In a Visa, yeah. I thought it was a car or something like that.
I'm just sitting there asking myself, the fuck was I even doing here?
Oh, you talking about Ibiza? That's a place.
What is that?
Ibiza?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at, but it's a nice ass beach place.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I'm thinking he like.
That's what I was
so
like.
they was chilling somewhere.
I heard you say Visa. I was like, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, I guess I heard it wrong.
Yeah, Ibiza's a location, like a vacation spot.
Man, I'm off. I'm thinking the whole time he talking about like they was in the car smoking or some shit.
You ain't never took a pill in Ibiza? Come on, that joke went over your head.
Yeah, definitely. Never even heard of Ibiza until now. That's how you say it, right? Ibiza?
I took a pill in Ibiza. You never heard that song?
Nah. Who is that by? Oh, yeah, I have. Say it again. I think you just said it different. I took a pill in Ibiza. That's Young Thug?
No.
Who?
This is the Young Thug said it, but because
Yeah,
of the
that's what I'm
song.
saying. I think Young Thug said that too. Yeah, I don't know this.
You never heard the song?
I ain't never heard it.
It's not hard too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I just never heard it before.
I'm 110%
But I heard that
positive
I
you
took a
have.
pill in Evisu. Somebody else said that shit.
So you haven't heard this?
Nah. Yeah. I actually have that
Yeah,
part.
that's what I was like, bro. There's no way you haven't heard
Yeah,
this.
that part. Most definitely.
Yeah, this is called I Took a Pill in Ibiza.
Definitely heard it on 106.1 before, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
110%.
Yeah.
So that's what he meant by Trey in Ibiza.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now.
He's out there vacationing.
I'm thinking the whole. See, I got that wrong. I'm thinking they was like in a car, like tripping or some shit, like just chilling. But they was in a location. That makes sense.
No.
Dope track though. For
No,
sure.
yeah, dope track.
Yeah.
The features were amazing. The
Yeah.
beats were amazing.
He had old buddy on there spitting. I mean, I know he could rap though. The dude, Dalit, however you say his name,
Who?
Dalit, Doubt,
What you talking about?
Dayl. I don't know how you spell his name,
I don't know who you talking about, my boy.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
He was spitting.
Yeah. I don't remember that track.
I don't.
Off Pie.
What is it called?
The song is called Pie,
Oh,
featuring Dilet,
yeah.
and Absol.
You might as well go on it. That be hard though.
Like I said, maybe because I was in the gym and I was in the wrong spot to listen to this one.
So you definitely was skipping through some of them halls. Then you was going off the beat more so.
I think I was
energy.
I wasn't focusing on it
Yeah.
too much.
I mean, it's hard to focus on bars unless
Because these days it's hard to listen to music. So for me,
for real.
right?
Why is that?
It's just I don't have the time. So like whenever I get a chance to whenever we have to review an album, I have to kind of cram it in
Yeah.
either in a gym session or somewhere else. Oh yeah, I'm starting to remember this track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did enjoy the lyricism on
Yeah,
it.
there was a lot of big bars on there.
I mean, it's Saturday.
Big bars
It's
on that
Saturday
track.
for us.
Yeah.
It's Monday for the audience.
Yeah.
So they probably had more time to deal with it. I only had maybe a day.
Yeah.
They did release Friday, so I didn't get to jam out to it all day like I wanted it to.
Yeah.
But there's a lot. I'm going back and listening to this.
Yeah.
You have to with J. Cole.
Yeah, you got to.
There's always little things.
That's what I was telling.
It's the top 3 that I go back to. Like I gotta re-listen to that again, bro. Because I may have missed some shit, and yeah, I definitely have missed.
That's
some
what I'm
shit.
saying. Like, you can't just with Cole, Kendrick. I'm even say Drake. You can't just listen to them. Well, Drake these
yeah,
days. These days you can.
These days.
Right? But you know what I'm saying. With Cole and Kendrick, you can't just listen to their work of art in one day.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
It was a dope album.
Fire album, bro. He had Killer Cam on there. That was one of my on the
yeah.
Diplomat
Yeah,
beat.
That hoe was
Fire.
hard. That hoe was hard.
Fire, you gotta play that.
Did I ask you what your favorite one was so far?
That's one of my favorites too. I said
We did.
I
We
said
did.
the switches.
I mentioned Crocodile Tears earlier, but Crocodile Tears is was amazing. And yeah, this one came out earlier before the album
Yeah,
dropped, so everybody was
it
able
did.
to hear it. But I don't know, having it on my playlist does something to me. You know, it's like this one I was going hard on the gym, bro.
Yeah.
This one I was like, all right. Now I'm gonna say something controversial, but I'm gonna let the beat go for real quick. I'm not gonna let the beat ride too much because we've already discussed this song on previous episodes before. So.
Yeah. I feel like, and I also know we're going to get into the 7-minute drill, but I just want to say before that even happens that it was a couple of songs I feel like it was shots at Kendrick. It wasn't just 7-minute drill. I don't know if you caught that. Like some of the stuff he was saying in a lot of the songs.
I feel like a lot of it okay. I did want to talk about 7-minute drill next, but we'll get into this little topic before we go to that one.
Yeah.
I do think a lot of it kind of falls on Kendrick just because we're implying it. I know that it's wartime right now, and any stray bullet can be directed at anybody. But for the time being,
we know for sure 7-minute drill was aimed directly. Kinda, it was still subliminal,
which is kind of crazy. Okay, so 7-minute drill was a response. I'll say response.
Yeah.
Was a response to like that with Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And here's where the controversy begins. Dope track.
Yeah, I like it.
Matter of fact, let's listen to the track first.
Yeah.
And then we'll give our opinions afterwards. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you want to do a break by breakthrough or just kind of let it
Yeah,
ride?
let's definitely do that. Break it down. That one.
Whoa.
Stop it right there.
Whoa.
He's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Oh.
Kendrick did most definitely have not fell off.
Nah.
Definitely.
Nah. Disagree on that one, Cole.
All right.
Fuck with you, though.
We'll give our entitled
okay. Yeah,
opinions
you're
afterwards.
right.
But yeah, let's break it down like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop it.
Hold on. Let him finish this whole entire bar.
Okay. His first, like, cause see, that's why I say you had to stop it because I was trying to.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'll tell you exactly what it said.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for the group chat.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all be talking in this bitch, bro.
Man, that's what a group chat is for, ain't it?
All right. He said, your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it.
Okay, so his first shit was.
All right, hold on. What are we talking about? His first one? Because if we're talking if we're talking about albums,
Good Kid, Man City, he sleep. No, he said classic.
Yeah.
No, so never mind. I'm tripping.
All right, so
he right.
You don't think he's talking about Section 80, right? You think he's talking about
Good Kid, Man City.
Man City? All right, so that would mean
even though Section 80 is classic too, if he was, but okay,
all right.
Good Kid.
Because if that's the case,
because he said your second shit was what?
He said your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. So if that's the case,
his second shit was the butterfly. It was the To Pimp a Butterfly,
right?
Technically, yeah.
You know, Cole don't mean that.
Okay, so
you know, Cole don't mean that.
Okay, so here's why I disagree with Cole with that statement. I was just on the podcast saying that they have equivalent albums that what is it? For Your Eyes Only and To Pimp the Butterfly was the same, not the same album, but people received it the same way, bro. So wouldn't you say they gassed that album too?
I would say there was someone on this podcast. I'm not gonna say names who.
Yeah.
But there was someone on this podcast who said J.Cole used to be the boring nigga.
Bro, that was me. Everybody used to tell me because I was a J. Cole fan.
So the fact that he
was boring,
shit,
because his first shit would be
your second shit put niggas to sleep and they gassed it is crazy.
Yeah, because
So Pimp a Butterfly was probably his best album. That's what I'm saying. He might be talking about Good Kid, Mad City because
no, he was talking about To Pimp a Butterfly.
There's no
bro.
way you talking about To Pimp a Butterfly.
He was because even Punch.
He said your last shit was tragic.
Even Punch had from TDE had commented on it, and he was like he thought that To Pimp a Butterfly was a classic. Like
your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. So was that Damn? Do we really think Damn was his prime? That's what I'm saying. Like his third shit was
probably. I mean, I guess
because I would have thought To Pimp a Butterfly was his prime.
That's me too.
That's what I'm saying. Is he talking about Section 80 being his first album? So okay,
nah, he was talking about Good Kid, Mad City.
You got so much ammunition because just how everybody was talking shit about MGK when MGK and Eminem were talking shit, and he got his information wrong about what album was what album for Eminem. He used that as ammunition. Eminem used that for ammunition against MGK. He was like, "Recovery was 2 albums ago. Get your shit straight." Kendrick could pull that same line too now. He's like, bro, like what album are you talking about? Because first of all, To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City, I can't tell which one he's talking to because both those albums were fucking fire.
Yeah.
His last shit was tragic. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers wasn't really a commercial album.
No, it wasn't a commercial. And I recently had watched a review on that album, like a person breaking that album down, and that album wasn't meant to be like radio hits and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like if you dissect it, bro, the album is amazing. So
yeah, the album is a good album still.
All right, like I said, let's keep going.
Yeah. Stop it, Cole. Cause Kendrick definitely got here on bars too, man. Don't do that. He said he got off here on bars, not controversy.
He got off controversy, not bars, but controversy.
Yeah, he got
what
here
controversy
off of bars.
Controversy has Kendrick? Kendrick is too clean, which I think is going to be his downfall. So like, I feel so okay. I don't want to talk about it because I kind of don't want to talk about because I want to wait till the whole song is over. But let's put a pin in this one because I have so much to say about this track, man. Let's just
Kendrick definitely didn't get her off of a controversy.
But no, Kendrick is squeaky clean.
Yeah,
like Kendrick has never been in the news for some bullshit.
Yeah, not that I know of.
No, not that anybody knows of.
Yeah.
All right, that one.
Cole, come on, man, stop.
Cole
capping like, oh, I fuck with him.
Cole is kind of right though. Kind of.
On what? Like one hard verse every what?
Every 30 months.
Of choice.
Yeah, I know that's his choice. I know that. We know that.
It ain't like Kendrick is just dropping it. Yeah, he having misses. But
for someone who's been as consistent as J. Cole and Drake, it's like that's kind of your source of your ammunition. Like, bro, like even Drake said it. Like, I'm not gonna talk about someone who puts out albums every 5 years. Like,
yeah.
But like, keep in mind, Kendrick is in a league of his own because here's a lot of things too. Like Kendrick haters will say that J. Cole spit the hardest verse. But I have my gripes.
You said that. Just let me.
Hold on, you're not speaking to the mic, sir. What were you saying?
I said I'm glad. My bad. I had to pull it up. I'm glad you said that because TDE Punch, the guy that discovered Kendrick or whatever, he was saying what you just said. Where did I find that at? Oh, the current rap climate got me realizing a lot of you music industry people are K-Dot haters. Laugh out loud. You telling me you niggas been secretly hating all this time?
Bro, like, okay, that's what I'm saying. I think there's a whole bunch of there's definitely a whole bunch of K-Dot haters.
Yeah.
But
not really. You don't really hear them.
No, there really is. There really is. The cadence of K-Dot's music. He's not just giving you fucking songs, bro. He is taking his fucking time. I hate it as a Kendrick Lamar fan how often we get music. But the quality of music.
Yes, quality.
The attention to detail, the lyricism and the poetic structure of the entire album. Fuck it.
It'll go beyond years.
Yeah.
You will get his album years from now.
New details in Kendrick Lamar's music.
Years from now.
More than you do J. Cole. J. Cole, I love J. Cole. He's definitely in my top 3. And that's not to say anything about J. Cole because his music hits hard too. But J. Cole's music is right there on the site. And that's what lasts a long time. Well, about K-Dot's, it's the digging through music. K-Dot makes more music for hip-hop nerds than J. Cole does. J. Cole is definitely a lyricist. He's definitely a storyteller.
More quality music.
Yeah, more. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
J.
You see
Cole
where I'm going?
Push out. Yeah, I see where you're going. Yeah.
So, and J. Cole knows this.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's like, oh, every 30, like whatever. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
My bad. Before you start, he used that as if like that was bad, basically. Like that's a bad thing. Honestly, like you're taking your time on the music and not getting it out. And that's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I was gonna wait till the end of the song. I actually think that's the only thing that they have on Kendrick. That's the only ammunition that they have because
they can't say he sucked. Like,
Kendrick is too squeaky clean, and I also think that's the advantage, and that's gonna be the downfall of his beef. I think any little dirt that they grab on Kendrick is going to affect him way more than any dirt that K-Dot has on Drake or J. Cole. Why? Because J. Cole has talked about his dirt. Drake, we've embarrassed the fuck out of him, and he's made out of Teflon. You can't embarrass him. He hit a kid.
He hit a kid. Oh, he hit a kid.
His kid, his son.
Yeah, his son.
And he was still able to retain some kind of superstar status.
I mean, which ain't really bad, but come on, I guess if you Drake, it is.
Come on, bro. like he's already put himself through embarrassment. He's a goofy ass dude, bro. Like there's nothing that his dirt has been out there for us to see, and we've accepted him and we loved him.
Yeah.
Any dirt on K-Dot could hurt him. He has such a squeaky clean image.
Yeah, it's like finding dirt on Obama.
Yeah.
Not trying to compare him to, but you get what I'm saying?
But that's
he has
true,
a squeaky
though.
clean image.
It's
Obama
true.
does too. Yeah,
Kendrick has a very squeaky clean.
Yeah,
he talks about things in his songs, but he does a good job of keeping himself away from, being that individual in his songs. Like he'll talk about his struggles, but he talks about the sin and not the sinner.
Yeah.
Once any dirt comes off that any J. Cole or Drake could possibly find, we might start looking K-Dot a little differently.
I don't think they gonna find any.
I don't know, bro.
I think and I don't think it's personal. It's
nobody's squeaky clean.
It's just a lyrical sparring, man.
It's rap.
Yeah, it's lyrical
rap
sparring.
Rap is a sport if people forget.
Yeah, people forget that.
All right, let's keep going.
And all beefs ain't gotta be personal.
No. And K-Dot know that.
Yeah.
He said it before.
And he done this before. This ain't his first time. Like that is now J. Cole and them just finally responding. Like
he said a response to it was a while ago too. He was like, I got nothing against him, but he's like, rap is a sport.
Yeah. He want to turn their head off.
And he wants to be that competitive dude. Yeah. He's not doing it. K-Dot is not taking anything personal.
All it's doing is growing the art form. Like all it's doing is keeping it on top.
And we love it. We haven't seen competitiveness in a long time.
Yeah.
I feel
why wouldn't we want to see the top guys competing?
Yeah, this is the era. This is probably the only era in hip hop that we haven't seen any competitive. Like nobody's been competing with each other.
Because they did it all in the 90s.
Yeah. It was always and that's why I'm saying that 90s always had the greatest caliber of music because everybody was going against each other. Even early 2000s, everybody was kind of going against each other.
Yeah, it was like friendly competition.
Whether it was friendly competition or whether
for real.
If it was for reals, but it elevated the sport, which is like K-Dot's bringing that back. And K-Dot truly is a representation of the 90s. So the fact that he wants to do this and he's tried with Control. And he tried that when Drake and J. Cole were up and coming because they were already popular, but they weren't at the status that they were today. The fact that he's doing it now, it's like, bro, we want to hear it. And I do think we're going to still hear a Drake response. Yeah. At the time being, I think he's kind of goofing off and being like, I'm not going to respond to him, telling people on his concerts, like, man, ain't nobody going to fuck with me, y'all. I'm 10 toes down. Man, light-skinned ass nigga. But so far, it's getting interesting. Let's continue.
Yeah. See what he said?
Whoa.
You see what he said, though? He love his brother like it ain't no.
Yeah, but come on. You can't. You're not going to call J. Cole a J. Cole. You're not going to call K-Dot a fly.
Right.
Stop with the short jokes. Hey,
the
the short kings. He said your arm's too short to box with the god. That's another short joke. Come on, bro. J. Cole, you better than this. J. Cole.
And he is about 6'3", 6'4", ain't he?
Yeah.
J. Cole, yeah.
K-Dot, what, 5'7"?
Probably.
Hey.
Yeah, something like that.
Whoa.
Stop. That was a fire bar.
All right, yeah.
4 albums in 12 years, nigga. I can divide. Fire. When I heard that, I was like, they ain't killed that hoe, bro. Like, what the fuck?
As much as I disagree with a lot of this track, yeah, I think everybody knows where I'm going. I'm not in favor of this track. We'll get it. We'll talk more after the conversation once the track actually ends.
Yeah.
But come on, Cole. We know we can do the math too. Like we're not a big fan that he's posting every fucking 5 years, but still, you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. They keep reaching into that bag of, man, you ain't putting nothing out.
You ain't even putting nothing out, yeah.
He could drop 2 classics
right now.
All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Overall thoughts.
Aramis. First of all, what I want to say is stop all the mid talk.
Hold on, you keep talking while I fix something.
Okay, stop all the mid talk. That response was fire. I don't care what y'all say. Cole came with the bars. Was he capping on something? Like, was he tripping on some of it? Yeah. And we've been breaking that down, but I feel as if like the response was fire, and like he said, it was warning shots. It ain't. I mean, he got more ammunition.
And my phone was plugged in, huh? All right, so we're gonna say that.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it when it first came out? Or when you first heard it?
I thought it was fire because I really was listening to it, so I didn't go off of the mid.
Can I tell you something?
What? I
was very underwhelmed with it.
What you mean?
I expected more.
I didn't. What do you expect? What like you just said that they don't really like Kendrick got a squeaky clean background. So what and he can rap his ass off. So what are you really gonna say?
He had more energy for crocodile tears than he did for 7 minute drill.
I mean,
the energy was low, but here's the thing. Here's a genius of it all. That's why I think it's underwhelming. And he said it at the end, which was like, this was a pat on the back when I first heard this. I want everybody out there to keep in mind. Kendrick did not create a diss track. Kendrick got on We Don't Trust You and threw a jab at Drake. Not even J. Cole. Because I go back and listen to him, I'm like, there wasn't really much for J. Cole. He just got a straight bullet for clicking up and talk about top 3.
Yeah.
But that really was a Drake diss. Mm-hmm. If we want to call it a diss, right? To me, it was a jab.
It was a jab. It wasn't a diss.
And, excuse me. And J. Cole took the bait, but not really. J. Cole, this felt like a warning shot. Don't fuck with me. This was a don't fuck with me track.
Yeah, it wasn't no. It was a response, but it wasn't a diss track.
That's exactly where I'm going with this. I also don't. That's why I was like, that's why it was underwhelming, because this feels like a warning shot more than it does feel like a diss track. It was not a diss track,
and I feel like that's why everybody felt like it was mid, because they was looking for him to say like tear Kendrick head off, but it was a response. It wasn't a diss. Like 'cause that wasn't even like you said, that wasn't even a diss that Kendrick threw. It was a jab.
And all the Kendrick Lamar fans, all the J. Cole fans, all the Kendrick Lamar haters are like, "Oh, this was so much better, bro." I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Kendrick went harder. But like I said, one's a jab and one's a warning shot. So far, nobody's done a diss track.
Right.
Nobody's done a diss track.
Yeah.
I think J. Cole moved intelligently by not responding with a diss track, but a warning shot.
Yeah, and he made it clear. He made it clear by even putting it in the rhyme that this is just a warning shot to back niggas off, like let you know, like
that's why I was like, man. The whole time I was listening to it, like, bro, this sounds like a warning. And then he said it, and I was like, pat on the back, Jay, man. You know what the fuck you talking about sometimes.
Yeah,
but that's why I'm like, energy was kind of low key. Like the energy was like.
He also had put in the my bad. Go ahead. The energy's like what? I feel like I could.
The energy what didn't sound like a diss. That's what I'm saying. Crocodile Tears sounded way more harder than that.
Right.
Like the energy was so much higher than it was for quote unquote diss track.
Because it wasn't a diss.
Right. But
it was just a song, and he just mentioned the stuff that was being said with what Kendrick said, basically.
And the reason that Kendrick got so much awe for his is because he actually came out of nowhere with this.
And the energy.
Yeah, because
which Kendrick will always bring energy.
You can't respond. You can't respond with a jab with another jab. So the fact that he took it as a warning shot,
unless it's personal, like unless it's real beef, like
then it becomes a diss track.
Yeah,
but you can't.
I don't even think in my head Drake is gonna do a diss track.
I didn't think J. Cole was.
Me either. I thought it would have been Drake first, but
here's the thing. The reason I didn't think he was one. A lot of that was that was for Drake. He kept mentioning the dogs. He kept
the check.
Yeah, the check. I mean,
only thing J. Cole would probably mention was the big three.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck the big three."
Yeah, it's just big me. So yeah, that is a diss towards you, like J. Cole, when you think about it, because it's like, nah.
But at the same time, just keep in mind, Kendrick probably in the back of his house, just chilling, and then you hear, "Oh, like we're the big three." He's like, no, like don't insult me. Like I'm better than y'all.
Yeah.
Like and every artist is supposed to feel that way. But like if you want to talk about big three, now y'all got to compete. Yeah,
but Kendrick got. Excuse me. I think Kendrick has more bars for him.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I do think Kendrick's at the ready. I don't think you're just gonna start something and not have something at the ready.
Yeah.
So I think they all have a hard drive. All three of them, Drake, J. Cole, and K. Dot.
Yeah.
You don't just start out of nowhere. And I think Drake is just. I think he does this. He plays around with his audience, and he's like, I'm not gonna respond, and he eventually does.
Yeah.
But I do think that in the future you're gonna hear something from Drake. The fact that now now that we've talked about the 7-minute drill, let's tie this all together. The album sounded complete, and I like how you had to listen to the entire album to hear a diss track. And I like that because
put it like he said
because it's not all about the diss track anymore. It's about the track in total, because every song complemented the next song. Like it flowed very well. It sounded like a traditional J. Cole album.
Yeah.
And
even though they're saying like this wasn't an album.
And the fact that he put it at the end, he was like, "No, you're gonna hear everything I gotta hear. You're not gonna go searching for a diss track." He put it at the very end. So for you to listen to it, and if the album came out and you were listening to it the way I did, it was intended for you to listen at the end.
But is this an album or like an EP?
I think it's an album.
I'll say it's an album. People throw albums out and say EPs all day, but it's an album.
Yeah, I truly think it's an album, and it's a really good album.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to let some time settle on this, and we can talk about which J. Cole album is better than the last.
Well, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Excuse me. That a lot of people would say, not Born Sinner. What was the album before that?
Before Born Sinner?
Yeah. What was the album before Born Sinner?
Was it the one that he was on the bench?
Yeah.
What's it called? Damn, you caught me. You caught me off guard.
I'm finna find it.
I have a picture of the album on the top of my tongue.
What is it called? Was it called Cole? Oh, Sideline Story.
There you go.
Cole World Sideline Story. That's back when people were saying Cole was boring. Like people was telling me like they felt like Cole was boring. So would you say his first album was a classic? I wouldn't. I would say Born Sinner was a classic.
Born Sinner was a classic.
I would say Born Sinner was a classic.
I listened to that album in its totality.
Which was his second album.
Day.
Which was his second album.
Yeah. To this day, I listen to that.
Yeah, to
Born
this day,
Sinner.
I still listen to Born Sinner.
Like in its totality, that's the one album I could listen from like beginning to end.
And no skips.
A lot of albums I could do no skips on J. Cole, but I could say the same for Kendrick.
Yeah, but Sideline Story, I probably could. Like, I like Sideline Story. It's a whole bunch of songs I like on there, but it's some songs I probably could skip.
Workout was on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Workout was on there. That was his radio hit. He had to make that. Jay-Z told him that he had to make a radio hit in order to put the album out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this one, I'm going to have to give it to K-Dot, round one. Even though one was a jab, one was a warning shot, there was no true disses in between both of them.
I say they even.
You think they even?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Kendrick threw the jab.
I think J. Cole responded with a whole bunch of lies talking about, man, your shit was slept on and you mid.
He said saying what people be saying. Like, some people be saying Pimp Butterfly wasn't that good. Like, I've heard people say that. It was boring.
It was his most critically acclaimed, like, and
was
his
a great
most
album.
awarded album. Like, how?
Because, bro, when it first came out, people was expecting it to be like Good Kid, Mad City.
And was Damn really his prime?
It was better than To Pimp a Butterfly to a lot of people. Yeah. Not to me, but I'm saying to a lot of people. A lot of people will probably consider Damn to be a more of a better album than To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's kind of hard.
And then you got to keep in mind, bro, you're a Kendrick fan, so of course, I'm talking about to like the average listener that's just listening to the music.
That's what I'm saying. To Pimp a Butterfly was a much more. To the average listener, I would imagine was the best album for everybody.
Not better than Damn, bro.
Come on. All right, pull up Damn on yours, and I'll pull up. You pull up Damn, and I pull up. What am I pulling up? To Pimp a Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly.
This was a radio hit, so.
Not really, bro. I didn't hear that on the radio that much.
This was on the radio, but I'm not stressing.
Yeah, that was on the radio for sure.
You might be right.
What? Because that's Untitled. That's the Kendrick Untitled album. He said something about that album too, right? The Kendrick Untitled. I forgot that was an album that he put out. We forget about that. Remember that Untitled album?
I do remember the Untitled.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So we don't know if he was talking about that album too. Like, because we forget about that one, the Untitled one.
Yeah, but Untitled came after Damn, didn't it?
I think before, but maybe after Damn. I don't remember. I just know I had forgot about it.
Let's look it up.
Do they even have that on social medias?
Yeah, they do.
Untitled?
All right, so we have.
Oh yeah, there it is.
2016. Yeah. Oh shit.
It came out after Pimp the Butterfly. Yeah, before.
Out.
Yeah, before Damn.
But this was not his prime. And was this even an album?
It was like what J. Cole did with the Might Delete Later. It was one of those.
Because it has 8 tracks.
Yeah, it was an EP.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 tracks.
Yeah, it was an EP.
Pimp, pimp. Pimp, pimp.
Hooray!
I forgot all about this shit, bro.
Me too. Somebody had mentioned, I said, I forgot about that album. He had songs on there that went hard, though.
I think that one, you know what? This one is like for your eyes only.
No.
Yeah.
No, To Pimp a Butterfly is definitely for. It's just
bro.
like For Your Eyes Only, bro.
To Pimp a Butterfly got so much more respect, way more respect than For Your Eyes Only.
Bro, For Your Eyes Only had
Bro,
we already discussed
that shit was trash.
Bro, no,
they thought that shit was trash, bro. They did.
No, they did.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like the same people that thought J. Cole was boring.
That's
they thought he was even more boring still.
That's why we jumped back on the podcast talking about, bro, like we did not appreciate it when it came out. They thought it was trash.
Because they thought it was going to be like 2014 Forest Hill, and it wasn't.
Nah.
It was totally different. Just like they thought To Pimp a Butterfly was going to be like Good Kid, Mad City, but it wasn't.
Good Kid, Mad City, 2012. Good Kid, Mad City, 2012. To Pimp a Butterfly, 2015.
Threw everybody off when he dropped that one.
Untitled Mastered.
And let me see the chord for Damn. Oh no, you got the chord. Just put.
Hold on, bro. Look at these years, bro. How are we saying that he drops every 5 years? Good Kid, Mad City, 2012. To Pimp a Butterfly, 2015. 3 years later. Next year after that, in 2016, Untitled Master. After 2016,
what was that on Untitled Master? When did it come out?
Unmastered was 2016.
Oh, okay.
Then Damn, 2017. And then 2018, he dropped the Black Panther album, which he was working on the entire album. And then from there was 5 years later. So where are we coming with this 5 years? He did that.
I thought you could divide,
once.
Cole.
Huh?
I thought you could divide, Cole.
Yeah. I thought, hey, Cole, Jermaine, Cole.
My boy can't divide. No,
He did one album 5 years apart.
Yeah, basically.
So
basically, he dropping like y'all niggas.
He really is.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my, K-Dot about to kill y'all, bro. Hey, and he gonna prove all those K-Dot haters, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't even. See, I don't know why people just be saying stuff.
And then not to say that he's been on other people's shit too. So it's not like he hasn't. He's been absent for 5 years at one period of his time. Like,
and people do that.
Yeah,
artists do that.
Oh, they in it. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what we got next. You know. There's something coming from K-Dot.
Coming with some heat, but I like J. Cole's response though. And it wasn't mid.
No,
I disagree.
It wasn't mid.
Whoever said it was mid,
like I said,
disagree.
The energy was low. I didn't really.
It was kind of slight jabs too, but it was a response.
But that's why. Yeah, but I did like it wasn't a diss. I think Cole is playing smart by saying, "Here's a warning shot."
Yeah.
I think K-Dot wants somebody to respond, give him back a diss, and then from there, he wants someone to swing first.
Yeah.
So he'll just jab somebody, and he wants someone to swing first. And Cole said, "I'm not swinging first."
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna respond to your diss that way, because usually it's always the second response that always wins,
right? Because
they have something to work off of.
Yeah, that's true. But I think J. Cole know too. Like, hey man, Kendrick, he know Kendrick's serious, so we'll see, man.
I don't know, man.
But I think we both on the same type of time where we can both agree that it was a response. It wasn't a diss. On J. Cole's part, it wasn't. It was just a response to what Kendrick said on the Like That song.
Man, we really went almost a whole hour talking about this. It deserved it.
Deep dive.
It deserved it.
We gave a deep dive.
All right, the J. Cole special.
He said the J. Cole special.
This is the J. Cole special. You know what I mean? Well, we reached 50, my boy. You got something else you want to bring up? Should we get into Song of the Week?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see.
You can go first.
You want me to go first? I was kind of hoping you'd go first. All right. Song of the Week, guys. I'm not going to play. I'm not even going to lie. I was jamming out to none but J. Cole, but I'm not going to make J. Cole my Song of the Week. Song of the Week. If you've made it this far into the episode and you are a casual listener, you know that this is part of the episode where we get into Song of the Week, a song that we listen to religiously throughout the week that we want to share with the audience. And this week, my Song of the Week, which was a song that I was bumping to, but I'm not gonna lie, ever since J. Cole, I was listening to nothing but J. Cole. My Song of the Week, if I could freaking pull it up. Did you find yours already?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go because
all right,
my socials ain't working. I'm trying to pull it up. All right, just kidding. Aramis is going first. Lol.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. So since we've been on the J. Cole disses this episode, I'm gonna give it a little throwback when he had dissed Diggy Simmons. Do you remember that? When him and Diggy Simmons had problems? J. Cole. Yeah, Diggy Simmons was mad about a song that J. Cole made about his sister. And so he had dissed him. And then J. Cole responded, but it's J. Cole Grew Up Fast is my song of the week.
I've never heard this track, bro.
Ever? Yeah. He even said something about it again. He said, "What's up, Vanessa?" Oh, my bad.
I was gonna let it right out. Yeah, I fuck with that. Bro,
you ain't never heard that before?
Is that an official song or is that like something?
It's on YouTube. I mean, but it was on a mixtape, so you could probably get it on Sound catch it on SoundCloud.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, that's mixtape Cole.
I love when I find songs like
it might have been on Friday Night Lights, but don't quote me on that. I know it's a mixtape song. Though.
Is that old?
Yeah, it's that old. Yeah, you don't remember him and Diggy had a little static?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even know about it.
Well, it was just because what he said about his sister.
Oh, get over it.
Vanessa Simmons.
Oh, get over it. I like how you kept it in the J. Cole theme, though. You know
yeah.
I mean? Now I feel like
I mean, that was the only time I knew somebody had said something about J. Cole, like where he had to respond to it. I ain't never known J. Cole to really be in too many beefs. Like,